I do also kind of like how the mimics know the only person they can hurt on this team is Well. So that's the only one they target.
Yeah.
Because that makes it really easy to heal afterwards.
Poor Well.
It was rough when Well was not level 20.
Mm-hmm.
But then he got to level 20, and it doesn't really matter anymore.
It happens.
When he was still like level 10, that was really rough. Because they would usually KO him, and then I'd have to have Dur revive. And we know how well that plan goes.
In the potential future, that might not be a concern anymore, as it'll grow to revive and just work.
Yeah, which will be nice.
I think it might even bring you back to full. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because currently it has a 50-50 shot of working, and it brings you back to 50% HP. I'm not going to grab the Love Water, but I might as well just use the Intelligence Seed that I got here. Who needs it?
No one.
No one, really? Dur needs it the most.
Sure.
So let's just...
The Int Seed is a little, uninspired when, you just kind of max out at, what is it?
255.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you can cap out at 255 intelligence seeds come. When you have a cap, a seed becomes a lot less useful. Like, I'm sure everything else also has a cap of, like, 999, but at that point it might as well not be a cap. Although I guess Dur is already almost halfway there with his defense.
It is its claim to fame.
Yeah.
And just think, Dur can probably get to level 999.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're never going to do anything...
Sorry, 99. Oops.
Well, yeah, Dur can get to 99, but his defense could probably get to 999.
Realistically, yeah, it'd probably max out eventually.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. See what happens. The worst thing that can happen is I get nothing. The second worst thing is that I get a second lizard man that hopefully might be female. Well, I won't be getting a second lizard man.
Well is very angry at this.
He got smacked and he didn't like it.
I wouldn't like it either, especially from a giant bee.
Fair. Let's just top you back off. I know I don't need to be healing this often, but whatever. Got another rib. Cool.
Do you want, I don't know, another rib?
Better than a map herb. Sells for more. Also, let's just point this out. 41 hours in this game. Going on 42. The last episode that went up before this... Well, I guess not the last episode that went up before this one anymore. Before we started this session was episode 50. They're about 30 minutes per episode. So that would have been about 25 hours, which means I've put, removing the hour and a half that we've been going here, I've put about 14 hours of off-screen onto this game. Well, I suppose we did also have some places where we cut stuff out, so I guess that's not entirely accurate. But yeah, probably a good, 10 hours off-game. Or off-screen.
It's easy to get carried away, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's certainly a unique team.
He's got a lot of plants, including one plant that I have not had before.
The Man-Eater.
The Man-Eater, which immediately dies.
We didn't claim it was good.
He's gonna cast Magic Wall. Well, I'm just gonna punch him, so it won't matter.
Ah, I see. Strategy.
I see your Magic Wall, and I raise you a fist. Well, that's all that this floor was here for. The priest. We take it. Is this
Sure is.
Alright.
It's the top right, I believe. It is always the same answer. And it's top left, I think? I don't remember which one, though.
Let's find out. That one. Alright, cool.
Always the same.
They really like forest at this point. Alright, that's fine. I also like the forest. And there's the exit. Well, let's just check one over. And potentially grab an item. Hey, more mimics.
Potentially grab experience.
We take that. Okay. Again, boom is probably the least damaging thing you could do at this point, but whatever. It'll get stronger. It's still only at its second stage. Durr.
See, when you draw attention to it, that's when they really just want to spite you.
He just wants to boom all day. I guess it's better than bang all day?
Huh?
Alright.
I'd just take the freebie here.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the items and it was gonna heal. Elf water, definitely want to grab that.
You have a love water, I think, towards the end.
Yeah.
God, and just all of the meat in your pockets.
I know, I have so much meat and nothing to throw it at. Speaking of which, what meat are you? You're another rib. Do I have anything worth getting rid of for a rib? I have 2 warp wings.
Probably.
I've got 3 warp wings.
Probably the repellent too. Just use it
Yeah, I could just use a
for
repellent.
eventually.
Yeah.
Oh,
And a priest.
I was gonna say just dip, but eggs on my face there.
Ogre.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 2 things I haven't caught here. I'm just gonna fucking throw a rib. They're gonna die, but at least it gives me a shot.
Horrible, horrible deaths.
Yep. They're gonna die before I can throw another one, but I might as well give it a shot. Because I've caught things from the Masters with 1 rib before. It doesn't happen often, but it has happened.
It's not like you're short of ribs right now.
Exactly. I've got so much meat in my pants, I might as well just throw it at everything I see.
Funny the thing this game makes you say. Speaking
Oh,
of,
thank God.
we actually might consider selling said meat.
Yeah, well, let's sell a Sage Stone and a World Dew.
Our monsters are infinitely better.
Gonna sell the Wealth Water. Got 9 of them.
ribs.
Well, let's sell the book.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, Warp Staffs sell for 100 here. Whereas
you use warp stabs.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna sell the repellent because I'd rather fight things for the experience. I don't need 3 warp wings. Oh yeah, I got rid of 1 before, but I'll just buy another warp wing if I need to.
Just keep
after I
maybe
leave.
4 or 5 ribs.
Yeah. I don't
This is
need
a
9.
touch excessive.
Yeah, I don't need 9. Let's just, like, sell 4 ribs. And I already have another $16,000.
We are reaching the point where we might just ignore ribs.
In lieu of, sirloin.
Yeah. Fill our...
Speaking of which,
Fill our pants full of the good meat.
the best meat that we can find. Well, I suppose I should say we can buy. We can technically also find sirloin, it's just not very likely. Yet. Speaking of more meat,
We may have considered selling more ribs.
I would throw the ribs, but the Lion X will be the last thing here.
You know it's living.
Yeah, the Lion X will definitely be the last thing here. To be fair, more devils is usually not a bad plan, but we've had one before, which makes it much less likely that we'll actually get one. They're just going to attack well. Everything's going to attack well. Alright, well, let's just charge them through. Yep. Those things are too tanky for their own good. But Bird will go up another level, so that's pretty neat. And there's the exit. Okay, well, I'll check one screen down. See what it has. Nothing. Okay. Just in case. Again, I know I'm healing more often than I need to, but I did a lot of grinding where I wanted everyone to be max health constantly, so it's kind of just become a habit at this point. And it's not like Dur doesn't have enough MP to do this.
He is the support.
Okay. Well, I'll check one screen over, make sure there's nothing there. Oh, there's a staff. Might be a warp staff, which are actually useful.
All staffs are worth it.
Actually, yeah, every staff is worth it.
Except Mist.
Mist still sells for like 200.
Except Mist.
Yeah, it sells for slightly less than a rib. Ow. And one of these days, I could, heaven forbid, actually use a staff in battle for its intended effect.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you... What? You can use staves?
They aren't just there for money? What is this dystopian world we live in?
Oh my god, this is the meat dungeon.
And I'm on the second to last floor. No. No.
Oh, Brenden. Don't play with my emotions.
You know what? Since it's the second to last floor, okay.
No.
I was just gonna check one further down. Oh, another jewel bag.
Well, this one's actually in the wild.
I know, right?
And not a master. In fact, most of what you could find from the masters happens to be in this dungeon.
Yeah. Which has been interesting to find. I guess the library was also kind of that way, where we just kept encountering teams that were just like, this is a Monster Master team. Yeah, just fight. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just scorch them. I don't even care. They'll die. There you go. Come on, Well. There we go. I don't think anyone took any damage there except for Well.
Poor Well.
Which kind of just keeps being the case. Like, I'm pretty sure Well has more... Actually, no. Burb has more defense than Well.
Yep.
And he seems to have different resistances. Now we're back to the interesting music. I was wondering what music would be playing here. Alright, well, let's just check one up. We got a leaf. What kind of leaf is it? It's a map. Alright, I mean...
technically just use it.
I could. Again, I could catch things here, but I know that Lion X will be the last thing to live. I could also use one of my many warp staffs to just go to the end. But I kind of like the idea of catching something before I leave, because I have room for one more thing. There are definitely things here I haven't caught. None of them super useful, I don't think, but they are here. I'm not really seeing that there seems to be a whole lot else in this dungeon to find.
Boop, 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 and dead. Aw. Now
That's
you gotta
okay.
prove me wrong.
Yeah, well just needed to get the last hit. You know what? How close are people to leveling up? Not close, not close, not close. Okay.
Noted.
Fair enough. Well,
it was a good run, Burb.
yep. Alright. To be fair, Burb still needs less experience to level up than, well, about on par experience to level up as everyone else.
It
Or
all
probably
catches up
less.
eventually.
You did get to a higher point before closing out.
Ah, yes, the angriest of booms.
He dodged my bi attack, but he didn't dodge my quad attack.
Just wait until we focus into an Octa Slash.
Okay, we're just using a warp staff.
It was directly to... Yeah, it was close.
Yep. Alright, well, whatever. I'll check the 2 screens next to this one and just go through the whole. I would love to try and get the Rot Raven because it seems cute, but it will die immediately.
Interesting way of putting that, but sure.
It's a bird, Tim. I'm sure it's actually a zombie, but...
It may have once been a bird. I'm not so confident in that statement anymore.
Well, it's dead now. I'm pretty sure it was dead before, too, but it's also dead now. Well... You're taking some damage there, friend. Apparently the game really wants me to try and catch a Lion X. They've been throwing meat at me. It's always the last thing here.
Now, to be fair, it will come pre-equipped with Heal Us.
Interesting. But at this point, I think everyone we're working towards will have Heal Us.
Yes.
So, it's not quite as needed. Hello. How do you do? I'm the Guardian here. My name is Duran. You have good eyes. You're with pretty good monsters, too. I see that you're a somebody. Well, I wonder if you're good enough to fight me. Let's see how you fight. Come on out, my servants.
Literally servants.
Here, fight to your heart's content.
Quite literally servants.
Oh, I'm just fighting servants. I'm not fighting him.
Nope.
I'm sure I'll fight him later, but... Well, I already caught a servant, so...
You cannot get them.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
To the best of my knowledge, you cannot get them.
Okay, these guys cast Blizzard. Bird is not a huge fan of Blizzard.
No, he hates ice.
Yeah, I'll probably just switch well to
Cautious
in this round. Charge, cautious, and no, I'll just charge with you.
Worst case scenario, you can tell they're mixed.
Yep. These guys are faster than
In fact, you can just slam mixed on Dur every time and he will take no damage.
That's true, I could do that. At this point, though, I just kind of need to cautious, charge, and then I think I win. Oh yeah, he also has Heal Us. I forgot about that.
Correct.
I was going for the heal all,
Also,
actually.
no experience.
But... Oh, weird. You defeated them easily. Well, sorry about that. It's a swordsman who wandered in search of the best sword in the world, and at last came to me. Oh hey, it's you.
Yes.
Is this my future? Let me introduce him to you. He's one who dedicated his soul to me. He's the strongest in all the world, Terry. Come on, Terry, fight to your heart's content. Show him how strong you are.
This is future Terry.
Interesting. Alright, well, that explains a few things. Let's cautious, charge, and mixed. Throws Rain Slash. Actually hurts Dur quite a lot. Surprisingly.
Terry's no joke.
Yeah.
Terry is an actual character from an actual Dragon Quest game.
Alright, well, what were your other skills? You could use Guardian, but I don't think you really need to. I think I'm going to just keep you on cautious. Let's look back through you. You know I have to. And I think it might be time for a focus quad hit.
Why not?
Prepares for enemy attack. Throws Rain Slash.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
Tatsu refused to answer your call.
Hopefully this time he'll actually just use... You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. Just actually heal yourself.
No, he's smart enough to know that you need to heal and not just tank.
Yeah, I suppose. And then... Quad hit, baby.
Oh.
Well,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octo
hit.
Slash.
Tatsu!
Well, let's just go throw on cautious, please.
Cautious and cautious.
You don't have another weighted.
Revive, no.
Huh.
Well?
This got interesting.
No, I don't. Okay.
You may have been playing with forces you should not have.
Well, that's a lot of money I'm about to lose, but I also have a lot of money in the bank. Technically, I could still do this. Tempted to go for another focus quad hit.
You do have Tatsu on board.
I do have Tatsu on board who can heal and also take hits for me. It might be better to just go for a quad hit and then a heal. So I think I'm going to go with that strat instead. Cool, he missed. Okay, so I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to go quad hit until I get hit. or...
Terry decided Terry was not allowed to progress.
I guess so. Alright, well I just lost a lot of money.
Oh, buddy.
As well as a bunch of items, but... Oh, I kept a warp staff, so that's cute. Okay. Well, that was interesting. So then the question becomes, do we want to do breeding, or do we want to just beeline it to the end of that dungeon and try again?
That's a good question.
So I am going to take out... I've got one rib. Yeah, I'll take that out.
Apparently we will find more.
Apparently. I'm also going to take out just a bunch of warp staffs.
Yeah.
Did it leave me with a warp wing?
No.
No, it did not. Okay. I'm going to sell the herb and grab a warp wing. As we debate on, do we just jump straight back into the dungeon and beeline it for the end? Or do we do some breeding first and come back in with probably someone other than Well?
That's a tricky decision.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm pretty sure Terry was using, or future Terry was using Evil Slash, which is always a critical. That's why he was doing so much damage. It also has a low odds of actually hitting.
Right.
So if we were using someone that could do, say, Surround, that would probably help. He was also faster than me, so actually having speed up, or slow down in this case, either, would probably also help. Which makes me think of Axel, but I won't be able to command Axel.
Right. You might... I feel like Well's the weak link.
I think so too.
And Jamiris can always get more levels.
Yeah,
so
Jamiris will get levels a lot faster than everyone else.
Do we commit back to the plan of baby mode?
Well, we'll go up another level, but here pretty soon. But I don't...
Soon being a relative term.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be super worth it. I think it might be time to just get some babies. I am going to go ahead and save, just because we did get a lot of levels, and frankly, it was worth... I know we lost some stuff there, but we didn't lose anything super important, and we caught a few things. We had a lot of progress that I don't want to lose, so it's definitely not worth a reset. Let's put...
Well, if we're breeding, we don't want to ditch the gold yet.
That's true.
Decisions.
I think it might be time to go ahead and just breed Jamiris.
Why are you going down the well?
I don't know. Because it's a way down and I need to go down. Or, not Jamiris. I think it might be time to go ahead and breed Well. My only concern with that is, not that I'd have a baby going into that fight, but in that if he's a slow leveler, he probably won't be.
I almost promise you.
Yeah, he probably will not be at a, like, he might not have his third class breath attacks or whatever.
Almost certainly would.
By the time he gets to that fight. I doubt he will have heal us as well.
He probably wouldn't.
So, in terms of this battle, it might be better to go ahead and just go in with our current team in that case.
I will leave this up to you on what you want to do. I will support your decision.
I do like the idea of going ahead and just breeding well, but just thinking in terms of actually fighting this guy, it's probably smarter to save it for later.
The next form does have much better resistances, I believe, and I will confirm this. But not good enough to where it's like an end all be all. So probably better just to cheese it and keep the train rolling.
Yeah, it's probably going to be better to just keep the train rolling. I do think that regardless, I don't really want to show going through that whole dungeon again on screen. I'll probably do that off screen and come back to that fight. So I think this is not where I want to be. I want to go down and then up.
We will meet you in the levels that come with it at the bottom.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the case.